He was a wanderer by nature. Anyway, he had grown up in Indiana, a place absolutely famous for wandering. So much of Indiana was mixed into his blood that even now, 50-odd years later, he could not give up being a boy in Indiana, and at night he journeyed the streets, wishing they were fields, gazed at lighted windows, wishing they were stars, and listened to the voices of all who passed, wishing for the conversation of crickets. Wiggle my phone. Solomon Singer was lonely and had no one to love and not even a place to love, and this was hard for him. He didn't feel happy as he wondered. Upside down. Oh, it's the reflection. Hey, you got lotion on me. I don't want it on my face. That's gentle on the face. She's getting my ear. I don't need my ear moisturized, thank you. Okay, so figure out it's a reflection. He's walking, and that's the puddle of water. In Central Park West, Solomon Singer wandered into a small restaurant called the Westway Cafe. He liked the name. He was from the Midwest and liked to imagine he was each day making his way west. But someday he would again be west, and so the name meant something to him. He opened up the plastic menu before him, and there he read these words: "The West Cafe, where all your dreams come true." The menu told him how much hamburgers and bowls of soup and pieces of pie and other things cost, but it didn't put a price on dreams. Sit with me while I finish this book. Oh. A voice, quiet, like Indiana pines in November, said, "Good evening, sir." The Solomon Singer looked up into a pair of brown eyes that were... You got a big booger on my glasses. Bro. Please don't pull my ear out. Not again. Solomon Singer smiled back into a pair of brown eyes that were lined at the corners from a life of smiling. Solomon Singer smiled back at the waiter and ordered a bowl of tomato soup, a cup of coffee, and a balcony, but he didn't say the balcony out loud. The tomato soup was delicious, and he even got a second cup of coffee free. And the smiling-eyed waiter told Solomon Singer to come back again to the Westway Cafe. Solomon Singer did, the very next night. Mr. Potato Man head. He ordered 2 biscuits and some bacon and a large glass of grapefruit juice and a fireplace, but he didn't say the fireplace out loud. The smiling-eyed waiter was glad to see him, glad to have him, and told him, "Come back again." And Solomon Singer did, the very next night. Those are my ears. Oh. She's... Bro. That is an ear, but that's for Mr. Potato Man, not my ear. Here. I had to take my plugs out because she kept taking them out of my ear. Put it on Mr. Potato Head's ear. Oh, he's got a mustache. That's not for me. That's for our mouth. Look. Mustache. Like Dad. I got a mustache like Dad. Now you got a mustache. A mustache with a booger on it. Oh, look, there's a cat. Look at the moon. There's moon phases in this book. That's neat. For many, many nights, Solomon Singer made his way west, carrying a dream in his head, each night ordering it up with his supper. When he reached the end of his list of the dreams, end was a purple wall. He simply started all over again and ordered up a balcony, but he didn't say the balcony out loud. Let's finish this book. And slowly, and quietly, with time, something happened. On Solomon Singer's walks each night to the Westway Cafe, the streets began to move before him like fields of wheat, and he thought them beautiful. The lights in the buildings twinkled and shone like stars that he thought them lovely, and the voices of all who passed sounded like conversations of friendly crickets, and he felt friendly toward them. Look at all those city lights. Yep, little house out on the field. Ow, hey, not. Hey, did you just bite my ear? Stop, 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 stop. It's not gonna work. I'm overtouched. I'm not touched. I'm over it. That's my hair. That's my literal hair. My real hair. Rounding the corner off Columbus Avenue, seeing the lighted window of the Westway Cafe, Solomon Singer felt as he had as a boy, rounding the bend in Indiana and seeing the yellow lights of the house where he lived. Walking into Westway Cafe, he felt at home as he had in Indiana. And the smiling waiter greeted him as familiarly as his parents had once greeted him in Indiana when he would come in from wandering the roads he loved. The waiter's name, it turned out, was Angel. Solomon Singer went to the Westway Cafe every night for dinner the first year, and he dines there still. He hasn't given up carrying a dream in his head each time he goes, and one of his dreams has even come true. He has sneaked a cat into his hotel room. Solomon Singer has found a place he loves, and he doesn't feel lonely anymore. And if ever you are near the Westway Cafe, wishing instead you were in a field of conversational crickets beneath the shining stars, go inside. An angel will take your order, and Solomon Singer will smile and make you feel you are home. Oh, there's a cat. I'm crying. Not because it hurts when she pulls my hair. She's trying to do it. She tries to make my hair pretty, but it's really just like pulling it. Thank you. Hey, nice, gentle. I'm crying because that cat reminded me of Mango. Apparently Mango passed. Rest in peace, big old fat boy.